Welcome to Fightheads MMA. Y'all know who it is? Your girl, Miss Nikki, in the house. Look who she got. It's supposed to be two. We waiting for our other boxer to show up. He'll be here momentarily, I think. I hope. I hope he's not having any issues trying to get into our feed, but I haven't heard anything that says that he is. So maybe he's just trying to get himself together. But Miss Nikki does have the man of the hour. He's 10-0. He's doing his thing down there in San Antonio, Texas, out of Castillo boxing. Mr. Guillermo Gutierrez.
Yes. Hello. How's it going, everybody?
Yay!
Excited to be on.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, since your opponent is not here, I'm going to ask you this question. I'm gonna just jump right into it. I'm kind of a purist, so I ain't for all. We need to talk about this fight, baby. We're going back to the first fight. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna go back to the first fight. For you, coming out of the fight, time has passed. When did that first fight happen with you two?
That happened in December 2021.
Okay, just
Yes,
what, 3 years ago?
around there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So after the fight, not during the fight, but after the fight, and y'all got the decision that they made. Do you feel like you earned it?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I felt like I won, and I mean, it was a great fight. I thought I put it out clearly, and we just moved on to the next fight after that.
Were you nervous waiting for the decision?
A little bit, yeah, because I know it was pretty close. He was Jaime was one of my I'll say he was one of my toughest opponents I fought yet. So yeah, it was pretty little bit nervous, but we definitely thought we put it out 100%.
Understood. I did get the footage of the fight. I watched. Yeah, it is, man. Y'all put in that work.
Yeah.
Y'all
So
put in the work. Both of
we,
y'all was putting in that work. So I can see where the judges, like, had to watch very clearly and keep their eye on what was really going on in the fight because y'all were so closely tagged. So
yeah, and we're little guys and we throw a lot of punches, so you
yeah,
gotta.
fast moving punches too.
Uh-huh.
So 3 years out, you guys are moving into this fight. Who wanted to rematch? Was it you or was it him?
I think, well, my manager, we were looking for fights, and that fight came up, and it was for the WBC Youth Intercontinental title. So we decided to take it, and it was here in Texas, and we felt comfortable in taking the rematch, and yeah, now we're here.
So you're not too comfortable going into this fight with him just because you got that nice decision in the first fight, are you?
No, I'm definitely. I mean, every fight I always treated like, of course, I don't treat no opponent like, I always look at the opponent the same, and I'm always training hard in camp, and I'm just the first fight's behind us already. This is like a different fight, and I felt like I'm definitely improved a lot in my skills and ability, and you can see a different me for on 420.
What do you think has changed the most in your style of fighting?
I think just being more comfortable in the pros, because when I fought him, that was my third fight. Now I'm going into my 11th pro fight, and
Mm-hmm.
just being more comfortable in the professional game.
Okay, okay, that's what I'm talking about. So, how was training camp?
Oh, I mean, training's going good right now. It's just like any other camp we have. It's just I'm always focused and disciplined in my training, and we always put the work in, me and my coaches, and we look forward to the fight date, and yeah, everything's getting let out in the gym, and I can't wait to show it come 420.
You want to talk about your team and your coaches a little bit? Tell everybody who you down there rumbling around with.
Yeah, so I train out of Castillo's boxing gym down in South San Antonio. My coaches are Felix Castillo and Gilbert Garza, and like I've been with them since I was about 9 years old. And yeah, they've been great to me and my family, and they're like family to me also. So I mean, what else can I say? Like they've been great people, and I'm happy to be in their gym.
How did you find Eruption Boxing, or did they find you?
So my cut man Israel Villa, he's out of in Kansas. He has a professional fighter out there named Kevin Johnson.
Okay.
So she manages him also, I think. So we got in touch through that. Then since December and January we've been talking, and I signed in February or January, I believe. So we've been with Gwen ever since the beginning of the year. So it'll be our first fight together next this month.
Oh, wow. Congratulations to Eruption Boxing and Castillo Boxing for getting this young man ready for this upcoming battle he's going into. And I asked you the question about your comfortability going into this fight because sometimes I see that y'all will be still comfortable with how things went in the first fight and maybe not press as hard in the second fight because you don't think maybe your opponent has gotten any better. So that's why I asked you that because this is all going to come out in the fight.
Yes, ma'am.
Period.
Yeah, I know he's training hard too because he wants the revenge. So I mean, I would too if I lost and I'm finding a rematch with somebody. But yeah, hope he comes. Yeah, hope he a great fight Saturday. I mean on the 420.
So your fight back in January, how was you feeling going into it?
I was feeling really good, really confident. I mean, was January. Yeah, I fought in January, and that's my 10th fight. It was in my hometown, San Antonio, and yeah, I felt great. I was in front of my crowd, and everybody was there. And I mean, my hard work pays off. So I felt real good that day.
Do you ever feel pressure being so well known around where you live with your boxing career growing? Do you feel that hometown pressure of being that guy and everybody watching all the time to see what your next move is going to be?
A little bit because I definitely every time I fight here locally, I want to like put on a show and get the crowd and everybody going, and definitely want to put on a show for them. And if I don't get it, and I'm like, oh man. But yeah, it's a little bit of pressure, but most of the time, not really. I just do my thing and let my hard work show itself.
Okay. Have you and Jaime had any kind of conversation in between y'all's first fight and this fight at all, like on a personal level?
No, not really. We sparred a couple times after we fought, but
Okay.
that was about it. Nothing. We didn't really talk or nothing. We just say, hey, what's up, or hey, good sparring. It's just something simple like that. We didn't really never engage like that.
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It
that's
is weird.
weird. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. People operate differently. Sometimes you just got to go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yes. So where are you with weight?
Um, like 120 around there, like 5 pounds, and I should be good in a couple weeks. So it's not
Okay.
really hard for me to lose weight. So I'm always on weight and in shape. I'm always in the gym like all year round. So I should be good.
Who who might be your biggest mm, the person you look at that inspires you the most with your boxing career?
Hmm, that's a good question.
I think a lot of times y'all think it's supposed to be somebody in boxing, but very well it may be somebody that's not in boxing that just gives you that strength and encouragement and motivation to keep doing what you're doing. So whoever that is, whether they're in boxing or not, you can mention them.
Yes, I would. To me, I don't really have look up to somebody or. I mean, well, I want to say like I just praise God and like He gives me the strength, so I'll give it up to Him. I mean, I don't really look at nobody or, the, of course, everybody you could look up to somebody and like pick from them, and you can get still whatever they got. But mainly, I'll say like I praise God because He always give me the strength to do what I can do.
What do you want to look back and see that you've done with your legacy?
Mm, hope I had a great career. Yeah, I mean, everyone hopes they have a great career when they enter in the pro game, but. Yeah, I just hope I had a great career and hopefully I could be a role model to people around me.
Do you get to give a little bit back at this point in your career to maybe some of the younger boxers coming up? Do you get to train with them in some of their sessions when they come into the gym and things of that nature?
Yeah, so at our boxing gym, there's amateur programs, and they're always asking me, and for tips and questions, and I'm always talking to them and giving them a little tips here and there. And yeah, that's I guess you can say that's how I help back at the gym, giving them some
What
tips.
what is the biggest thing you learn from them? Your amateur fighters. What is the biggest thing you learn from them now?
Hmm. They gotta be. That's a good question. Like they're always looking. They're always looking. So I gotta be like a role model, I guess. So I gotta be a good person. They're always looking.
Does it make you nervous sometimes?
Not really, cause I just be me at the end of the day. So yeah, not really.
In this ever changing world of combat sports,
Yeah.
have you thought about how far you believe you can go with that O on the other side of your.
Well, I mean, as long as I stay disciplined and like keep working hard and like being goal, put my focus and my goals ahead of me, and then I feel like I can go really far.
Is the O is the O a helpful thing, or is it a nerve-wracking thing before every fight?
I think just more motivation. Just like you got to go out there and like and get the W, however way it happens. So yeah,
I know
more motivation.
I know that is right. So this belt means what to you?
It'll just be a next step towards the main goal, the world champion belt. So it's definitely a, m- a milestone in my career, obviously, but we mainly want to get the main one, the world champion belt.
Oh, you going for that champion belt, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And Mr. Johnson is one of those. Mr. Hustle is one of those people who is trying to deter you from that. Definitely,
Yeah, he's in the way.
absolutely. So, like, do you think it was a controversial decision, the first
Mm,
fight at all?
on our side, on our team, no, not really. But the judges, whatever they're looking at, you could say them they thought it was controversial, but no, not really. We thought we put it off 100%, and yeah, it was a close fight a little bit, but we put it out.
Okay. Which style do you feel more comfortable in, orthodox or southpaw?
Mm, it kind of depends on how the fight's going or how the fighter is, but mainly my orthodox style because that's what I was born with, and that's my natural way.
Okay, okay. Because I seen you switching a little bit in the fight. At least in that second round, I seen you switch a little bit in from the first fight, and it kind of got out of view of the camera, and I couldn't see the exchange that happened with you being in that stance. And then when y'all came back out into camera view, y'all was just resetting and getting back into y'all's battle. But I would have loved to see what took place in that corner over there.
Yeah.
So, do you have anybody that is higher in their career that you watch or keep an eye on or you're a favorite of?
So I like a lot of boxers like on locally or like on a stage. Every time like people are fighting, I try to like if they're good, I'll try to keep up with them. But I don't really have a favorite fighter. But I mean, I'm lying. I'll say I like to watch Chocolatito. Have you ever heard of him?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because he's in my weight. He's in lower weight. So
People still call his name, want to fight him.
yeah, I mean, I like watching him, like studying him, and like yeah, because especially he's in my weight, so
Okay.
he's yeah, he's great. He's a legend up there.
What was the last big major, maybe, I don't know, maybe it could have been a pay-per-view. Most times it will be. But what is the last fight you and the team went to just
What?
observe?
Hmm. That's just, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. Uh, we've been in the local fights here in San Antonio, but not like a major fight here or around. Can't say it right now. It's been a while though.
Have you ever fought for pound before?
No, no, ma'am.
Okay, so this will be your debut on their promotion, huh?
Yes, yes. First, yeah, they beat on their platform.
Okay, and against their guy,
Yeah.
nonetheless. So, is there anything you want the people to know? Give them something to think about going into this battle for you, coming from you.
Just know, like, I mean, they know me. Well, my family friends they know me, but if you don't know me, just know I always put the hard work in, and like my skills pays. It shows off in the fight, and yeah, I'm gonna put on a great fight for everybody and take that belt home.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Jaime has not showed up yet. Jaime, where are you at? You can't just be watching. You're supposed to be here talking with us, man. You're supposed to be talking with us. Come
Yeah.
on, Jaime. Where you at, bro? Where you at, bro? Come on. Yes. So Lady Gwen over there at Eruption Boxing, not only her, but you have a great, I don't know what to call it, maybe background of people that really truly believe in you. And it's got to be something more than what they see in the ring. It's got a lot to do with who you are as a person and how you carry yourself. And they're very impressed with that. So, whatever you're doing, young man, keep doing that.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Just yeah, like I said, I just be me, like I just be me.
Do you feel, has there been any back and forth at all between you and Jaime online about this fight?
No, not really.
Not
Um,
really?
and if it has, I mean, I just stay away from it. But no, not really. I haven't seen anything or
Okay.
interacted with them.
Okay. So this is going to be a 6 round fight. This will be your first 6 round fight, right?
The eight rounder.
Oh, it's an 8 rounder.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
First eight rounder.
okay. So what's the deal? With look, so that means y'all had to take it up a level in training camp.
Yeah, most definitely. My coach had he set the game plan, so we've been definitely training hard, and the conditioning's been up a little bit, so we're ready for the eight rounders.
What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that he's going to be leery in the first part of the fight, or what? What do you think he's going to come? Because you're very much aggressive. Like you just come right at him. You're a very forward fighter. Um, and you march people down like
Yeah.
Canelo. Like you just march people down.
Yes, ma'am. Nah, so it's in his hometown in Laredo. So I mean, I feel like he's gonna come out like swinging because it's his hometown. He wants to impress everybody back there. So, and it's a rematch. So he definitely gonna come out hard.
Okay. And you're ready for that.
Yes, ma'am.
Who you think's defense is better, yours or his?
Mm, I mean, I gotta say mine.
Oh, so I just got a text message from your manager telling me that your opponent won't be joining us.
Ooh,
That is so sad, Jaime. I'm sorry that you could not join us. We're
yeah,
having a good time.
yeah.
And
We're waiting for him.
we were waiting for you and everything, baby. We needed you up here. We got to sell this fight. That's what our job is to do, to sell this fight. Let people know y'all about to get it in. And it's the rematch.
Yeah,
And it's the rematch. Jaime, where you at, baby? You were supposed to be here to stand up and talk for yourself.
hmm
That's what you were supposed to be here to do. Now you're not here. Now we got to wonder. We got to figure out what Jaime doing. Is he going to be prepared? What's going on with Jaime? That's the question now, because we got the man right here. He right here telling us and showing us he all right. He doing
yeah,
good. He ready for the fight. I mean, your level of excitement has got to be more than not just showing up for your interview. Jaime, what's good, baby?
yeah. Hopefully everything's all right with them.
Yes, yes. So we got no injuries in camp.
No, nothing right now. I mean, I'm good.
Okay, that's good. Then that's good. We just a couple weeks out of the fight. Then that's good. That's absolutely good. That means that you wasn't hurting while you was training out of the normal. You know what I'm saying? Just training.
Yes.
So I'm glad to hear that. Have you ever had any severe injuries?
Um, just just from fighting, I had a few cuts on my eyebrow, but nothing from
Okay.
training camp or anything.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
nothing that caused you to have to sit for an extended period of time, no broken bones, no fingers or nothing like that.
Nothing like that. Just like a few headbutt cuts on my eyebrows, but that was it.
Y'all used to that. Y'all wake up with those. So
Yeah,
you just be like, oh, I'm bleeding.
yeah, it kind of looks cool too. So,
I know that's daggone right. So are you a father at all?
no, no, ma'am. Yeah, I'm just me right now. I'm single.
Oh, okay. That's what y'all heard him, ladies. And look, ladies, if you ain't for what he for, stay away from him. Don't come in his life trying to bring, he's doing stuff. Do not come around him if you ain't for what he's doing. You got to be ready to be in that corner at all times, day and night. Don't come if you ain't ready for that life, because this is a whole lifestyle. This is not a game. It's a lifestyle for them. So
Yes, ma'am.
only the real women show up for the young man, G-Mo. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yes. So, what's a normal training day for you in this camp?
We'll go training in the morning around 8:30. Well, I work, so it varies on days I work and days I'm off. So like today I was off, so I was training in the morning. Then in the evening I'll go for a run. Or yeah, it was
I'm sorry. I apologize for laughing. I was not laughing at your response. I was laughing at
just
your manager's
oh yeah, she's funny.
text. Okay, so she says that he mistaken the time.
Mm,
So obviously he thought it was at one time and it wasn't, and so maybe he's off doing maybe in his training camp right now. So we can't disturb that. You got to be ready for you. So I
yeah,
can't be mad. I can't be mad. But if we can get you any other time, Jaime, before the fight, you are still welcome to come on and talk about this upcoming fight. We're gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you just like I talked to him. How about
yeah.
that? Yeah, absolutely. Geez, young man, your manager warned me that you were very humble and very laid back. Not yeah, she was. I think sometimes they worry about y'all when y'all do interviews because they don't want y'all to be blasting off and looking all crazy or silly. So I think she's very, very comfortable with you and trusting you with your interviews. So, how many more do you have lined up before the fight?
I think a couple more, something like that.
Okay, how many have you already done?
I did. Well, I did a couple too a few weeks ago, so
Okay,
I
so
can't lost track. My mind's
what's the deal with you and your head coach? How do you guys get along?
Mm, been like I said, we've been there since I was like 10, and yeah, we get along very well. They've been great to me. They're always helping me out in the gym and outside of the gym. And yeah, we just click. We're like family, so I mean that's always good. And yeah, well, I mean they're real great people. That's all I can say.
Do you know what he's going to say before he say it to you?
Before when?
Do you know sometimes what he might be getting ready to
Oh,
say
and
to you
in the
before he
corner.
say it? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I already know what he's gonna say. Especially when when I don't have my hands up or like when I'm not moving right. Like I already know what they're gonna say.
You like that. You like to drop your hands sometimes, don't you? You be trying to sucker them into to something you want. You be trying to set them up for something that you want to give them, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
What do you think? This is what I want to say to you. I think if you, what's the best way? Your stance,
Yes.
just a little bit, and the hip, because you got some powerful body shots that I don't think you're sitting on when you
Yeah.
when you when you dropping them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we definitely working on that too in the gym.
Yeah,
Sit on our punches more.
yeah, yes. I
That's
already know you can stop somebody with that.
yeah. It's been
Just where you place them at. I know you can stop somebody with that. So I would like to see you. I would like to see that happen eventually. I ain't asking for it in this fight. I'm just
uh-huh.
saying, Miss Nikki would like to see that happen. You know what I'm saying? So in the future, I can say, "Look, he found it. Dinner with his nigga."
Yeah, we gotta sit on the punches more.
I know that's right, but it's sometimes hard because y'all are smaller weight and y'all move so fast. So
Yeah, so it's hard to
y'all,
like sit down.
as fast as you're throwing is as fast as your opponent is throwing. So who do you think is faster, you or him?
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna say me.
Was there anything that after the fight, going into this fight, you said, let me work on this a little bit because it was a little bit of a problem with him in the first fight? Was there anything?
Mm, for the last fight and this fight,
Yes.
I mean, we've been watching the film and we just the tendencies he was doing, and we've been working on like just a game plan of like sitting down on the punches and be more compact and tight,
Hmm.
and hopefully sit down. Like I said, sitting down on those punches. We've been working on that a lot.
Okay. Okay. How many KOs do you have on your record at this
Oh,
point?
I have one right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to
Okay.
put
So
that up a little more.
you know what that puts me in the mind of?
Yes.
You having too much fun in there. You having too much fun putting that work on them.
Yeah, I need to.
So you would rather beat them up the whole fight than to really knock them out sometimes.
That's right.
That's what it puts me in the mind of. So don't you worry about building up them KOs, baby. You just worry about keeping them that win column full. That's all you got to worry about.
Yes,
That
ma'am.
is it. Yes. Do you want to shout out your sponsors? Is there anything that I haven't asked you want to tell me?
Yeah. Shout out to all my sponsors. Second Trains, Legit, and my crypto companies that are supporting me, and Evoke, a watch company, and my recovery place that I go to down San Antonio, and my boxing gym back home, and of course Eruption Boxing for putting this together. But yeah, and y'all can find me on my Instagram, GMOOZZ, and on my Facebook, Guillermo Gutierrez. Yeah,
All
so
right. And
yes, ma'am.
tell them to come to Castillo's website to check y'all out. See what
Y-
y'all got going on down there in that lovely, lovely gym.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, come check it out. Casio's Boxing Gym.
Y'all see his manager was so right. He's just directed to the point. Yes. Well, yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted you to tell me before we go. Please tell me what time your day starts, what a normal training camp day is for GMO.
So it depends what day it is because I'm also working. So
Okay. So on a day when you're not working and you're fully invested into your
the
camp.
yeah, so wake up around 7:30, head to the gym at 8 in the morning, do a couple hours at the gym, then go home back home, rest, then go run or strength conditioning in the evening, then do it again the next day.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real simple. Just go to
So
gym, come home, rest.
do you do one or two sessions a day?
2 sessions a day when I'm off.
Okay. Okay. So what do you work on in the morning usually?
The boxing workout. We go to the boxing
Okay.
gym in the morning.
And strength and conditioning in the evening, is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you like it like that or would you switch it if you could?
Mm, I like it like that. I got used to it. We've been doing it for a few years already, so I'm already used to
Okay.
it.
So it's already part of the plan. Your manager spoke to me about you going out. You was at a Garcia gym. Whose gym was you at a
Yeah, I
little
was
bit
at
before the
Robert
camp?
Garcia's gym. I was up there for a few days. I was sparring with some of the guys he had there, out there in California, Riverside.
Okay.
Yeah, I was up
How
there.
was that?
It was great. I mean, I had some quality work from the pros he had there, and that was definitely boost my how to say it. It boosts my skills wise a little up a little bit.
It did?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I bet you they was trying to get you to work, wasn't they, baby?
Yeah, it was definitely real work out there.
I know that's right. Would you go back? You want to go back?
Yeah, definitely we'll go back. We gotta just look at our schedule, and we'll definitely be back though.
Is there anybody that you in the future would like to get some tutelage from?
Hmm.
I know your coach is great. I know he is, but there, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Sometimes they have to hand you off to someone else a little bit and let them get a little bit in you too.
Yeah, I mean, whoever will be willing to like pass down some knowledge, I'm always open for it.
So you're the hottest prospect down there in San Antonio, Texas.
Yes, ma'am.
That's got to be a certain amount of pressure, no matter what anybody thinks. Um, I want you to stay focused. I know you're going into the Lions Den when you go fight this time. It's a rematch. Don't go back comfortable. Treat it just like you said you're going to treat it, like it's a new fight.
Yes, ma'am.
You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to see you put that work in.
Yeah, I
Just
would.
like you did it, man. I love that footage, and I seen some of your stuff on YouTube. I was like, "What's good?"
Yeah, it'll be yeah, Saturday. It'll be a great fight.
Oh my goodness. I am excited for you and your opponent. I know this is going to be hell on jelly shoes all day long. Y'all going to put that work in. Y'all going to put on a great fight. Where do you guys have the promoter told you where you guys are going to be on the card? Or you guys going to get to be the feature fight?
Mm, I'm not too sure. I haven't looked that up yet, ma'am.
Okay.
My
Okay.
manager should know more, but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Well, soon as Miss Nikki find out where they're gonna fall out in this on this card, she will make sure that she puts that out for the world to see. So you guys can tune in. Where can people go to see this fight? Do
it's
we have that?
so they're gonna stream it, or it's gonna be live on Box Azteca. It's like a
Okay.
Spanish platform or TV, whatever it's gonna be on. It's called Box Azteca.
Okay. Okay, we'll find it. We will definitely find it.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know what Gwen's talking about. Whatever she said, whatever she's responding to, we probably have moved on from it. So I can't in my mind think about what she's talking about. But yeah, it has been an honor and a pleasure talking to you. It's going to be an honor and a pleasure to keep talking to you as you keep growing in your professional career as a boxer, now beginning to be a prize fighter. Absolutely.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
have so much more growing to do. You have a lot of growing to do. Be open, be open, be open.
Yeah, always. It's always learning and always trying to get better.
And I think what they say about you, the commentators and everything, what everybody thinks about you, Miss Nikki's gonna wait. Miss Nikki is gonna wait. You're gonna have to prove to me you that dude. How
Yes.
about that? Can
Yeah.
we agree on that?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we can wait.
I know that's right. Because we can't call the future, can we?
No, we can't.
So it's going to be exciting to just be able to watch your journey from this point forward, young man. So, congratulations on this title fight on April 20th down there in Laredo, Texas. Um, go hold your own. If that is your belt, then you will walk away with it that night.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Yes. And thank you to Gwen and Eruption Boxing, all his sponsors, Evoke,
Evoke.
Worldwide Crypto. They was in the house first off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put some comments up there from Mr. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. All the sponsors, thank you. Castillo Boxing, thank you for being such a great boxing gym and just building this young man up in the right way in professional boxing. So good luck, young man. Good luck to you and your team. And like I said, Josso up. I keep wanting to Jaime,
Yeah.
where you at, baby? Where are you at, Jaime? So whenever you get some time, let's set it up, Jaime, so we could talk about this fight. You want to get the same treatment Gmo got. Period. You just gonna get the same treatment. I'm not letting you. You're not gonna ride in and ride out. I think it's gonna be a little bit of controversy. We got to talk about it all: the good, the bad, and the indifference.
Yes, ma'am.
So, yeah, I look forward to your upcoming bout. Again, good luck, young man. Thank you again for coming up here to Fightheads MMA. It's been my pleasure, and I hope the rest of camp is injury free and ends well for you, and you walk into the ring nice and healthy for your fight.
Yes, ma'am. No, thank you for having me. It's yeah, been a pleasure talking to you.
Yes, baby, definitely.
Yes, ma'am.
So, you guys, I planned on having both fighters, both of them were going to be here, and apparently, Jaime thought that it was 6 o'clock my time, which would have been 4 o'clock their time. But no, it was 6 o'clock their time, 8 o'clock my time. And that was just a miscommunication. No big deal at all, Jaime. You are still welcome to come on Fightheads MMA and talk about this upcoming title fight. Like, this is a big thing for both of you gentlemen. It may be a regional belt, but it doesn't matter. This is part of y'all's legacy. This is a part of y'all's legacy. And if you're able to derail Gmo, man, that catapults you. That puts you in a whole different that puts you in a different space, huh? So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Um, man. And y'all, I know y'all see this behind my head. Look, my head's so big. Y'all know who this is. John L. Sullivan. We can't have this boxing conversation without his name being somewhere in the conversation, because it is because of what this man and his people back in them 1800s was doing that got y'all the gloves, the headgear, the mouth gear, all of that stuff right now today. What they were doing, bare knuckle. Yeah. So one thing leads into the other. One thing leads into the other. And in combat sports, the rise and fall can be very quick. It can be very quick, you know. Sometimes you guys are good all over as entertainers, as boxers, and as human beings. And sometimes it's a little difficult for those things to come together for you. So we'll just see. We'll just see. Like I said, I made an agreement with Gmo that Miss Nikki will wait. Miss Nikki, I always said I'll wait. And I'll let him show me who he really is as a boxer. So at the end of the day, I know y'all like to talk about people who y'all may, the people that the boxers or fighters may have fought coming up in their career to build up their records and stuff. But at the end of the day, they're all fighters, win, lose, or draw. So just because somebody had not the best record when maybe this person that had a good record was fighting them does not mean that they couldn't have ended their night. You know what I'm saying? So you can't always just look at a person and say, oh, he's gonna lose or she's gonna lose. No, you got to think about what their motivation is. You got to absolutely think about what their motivation is, and you got to be careful about what you say and how you treat people before you fight them, because that does come out in the fight. It becomes effective in the fight. So there's not too much, as Gmo said, there's not no big fanfare online with them going back and forth and talking a bunch of junk, because they both been so busy training for this fight. And I want to talk to you, Mr. Jaime. That's who I want to talk to, because I need to get your side of how you felt when you came out of that first bout with him. I need to know, because guess what? As much as y'all might not think it's effective or going to be effective going into this second fight, it does. Everything that happened in that first fight counts going into this second fight. Everything. So, with that being said, whatever deficiencies both of you had in that fight, at this point, those deficiencies should be closed between the two of you. So, we're going to see come April 20th. Hopefully, Jaime will be able to set up another time and day to talk to Miss Nikki before the fight, which is April 20th. Yes, down there in Laredo, Texas. Y'all know they don't do nothing unless they do it big down there in the state of Texas. So y'all know this is going to be big. I believe both of these gentlemen are going to sell this event out. I have no doubt in my mind, because Jaime is the hometown favorite down there in Laredo. And you got the hottest prospect in Texas coming to Laredo to fight him. Yes, these two young men got something going on down there. Yes. So with that being said, I believe they're going to sell this fight out. No problem. Absolutely no problem. They're going to sell the fight out, but what's going to be not just them two, but everybody on the card. Miss Nikki hasn't even looked at that card because I've been so busy kind of looking up trying to figure out what was going on between the two of them in that first fight. I was more interested in that than anything. So once I seen that footage, I know where I stand with it, and I know what I would like to see from both fighters. I told Gmo that I would like to see him maybe a little bit sit down on his punches and maybe just a little bit close the distance in his legs in his stance just a little bit. But my personal opinion of the first fight is because Gmo did march Jaime down a lot in the fight, a lot in the fight. And even when Gmo gave Jaime the opportunity to make him go backwards, Jaime most times didn't really step into it. That's what I want to say. He didn't really step into it. And I would like to see Jaime himself, um, both fighters, I would like to see more setups from. That I do want to see more setups from both fighters going into this fight, to set up some of the good shots that y'all could possibly land. So the setups, the distance between the feet, and the possible sit down on some of the punches. Not all of them, but some of them. You know, some of them y'all just got to sit down on because you're wasting energy when you throw them if you don't. Yes. So there y'all have it. Miss Nikki, Fightheads MMA. Gmo was here with Miss Nikki. He's the man of the hour. He showed up. No hard feelings for Jaime at all. You are welcome whenever you are available, young man, to come and have this conversation with Miss Nikki because I know that you're feeling completely different about that first fight and maybe that decision. And now that's the part that I want to know because guess what? This is what is motivating y'all in this second fight, especially you, Jaime. Yeah, is it going to be some get back? Just like I wrote in the description, is it going to be some get back? Will he lock that lock on the box that he got you in right now? Or will you break the box and his 10-0 record? I need to know. Y'all have got me. You got my interest peaked now. So, with that being said, y'all heard what it is. April 20th, Laredo, Texas. The pound for pound entertainment. They are putting this on for all the fighters that are going to be on the card. And maybe what I'll do is I'll go back and just check out the card and see who's going to be on the card so I can talk a little bit about those guys too. Because there's got to be a main event. It's got to be some preliminary fights. It's got to be some dust on this card. It's going to be some dust. Somebody don't like somebody somewhere. Somebody want to punch somebody somewhere. Something has got to be happening that we could get a little smoke on. Yeah. We're going to find out what's really good. Maybe I need to just go ahead and reach out to Pound for Pound and see what they talking about. Maybe get them up here, see what they got to say about this whole thing. So it's their guy versus Eruption Boxing Guy and Castillo Boxing Guy. So Eruption Boxing is Eruption Boxing and MMA Management. And Castillo Boxing is his actual gym. So we're going to see what Team Gmo has for Team Hasso come April 20th and vice versa. So there you have it, you guys. I was planning to turn up with both the guys. I am so sorry that we had that miscommunication. I am very, very sorry that we had that miscommunication. But with that being said, it'll be even exciting when Jaime does show up and we get to talk to him because I'm pretty sure his attitude is gonna be probably just a slight different. You know, we're gonna see. But thank you all for tuning in. If you didn't catch the live, thank you for watching our live later. We appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, and share. Fight His MMA. I'm out of here. Nikki hungry.